so today we are installing the Insta360 X4 on an airplane strut. We're going to be using our single strut pole kit to get the camera way out off of the wing and the strut, which gives the really good shots of the whole plane while we're in flight. So what we'll be using is our Flix mounts. So what this is we're going to take our strut bases and get them on the front and the rear of the strut. So all of our strut bases have rubber anti-scratch pads. So the way that we do this is we get a loose fit first off, So everything is 1/4-20, really easy install. You can get these cameras up and going quickly. This is our poly strap, so no tools required. This can all be done by hand, and then once you get everything fitted, we'll tighten it all down. So everything's a little loosey-goosey when you first start, and then once we start tightening, whoop. So this is the basic setup, and then we just hand pull tight, like so. And we'll make sure that our strap is here. Extra strap can either be trimmed or tucked back onto this stud here. Sorry, just doing some final adjustments. Just tuck that guy in here for now. So now you have your strut bases set up. Now we'll start building our pole assembly. So we're going to install our angle adapters.
And what does the angle adapter do?
The angle adapter, what that's going to do is that's going to allow the pole to get away from the strut. That way we have a clear mounting point. We'll do that front and back.
And if at any point in time I'm in your way, just tell me.
Oh, no, you're good.
I need to move?
No, you're good. Yeah, so we'll do that front and back. Move our strap out of the way on our back strut plate. One sec. Quick readjustment.
He said, let me slide in here real quick.
Yeah. So you may need to adjust the strut bases kind of as you're installing. All right, so now we have our angle adapters installed. We'll install the pole clamps. So these just screw right into our angle adapters. And we don't want to tighten anything down too much yet because we will make final adjustments. So now that our our clamps are installed, we'll loosen them up so that they can accept the pull. We're using a 3/8 inch aluminum pole. So then now what we'll do is we'll start sliding the pole into the 2 clamps. There we are. And then we'll tighten these up.
It can all be done with an Allen wrench.
Yeah, everything with an Allen wrench. All right, so now we have we're set up on the strut side. And we're ready and then now once you have everything in place, you'll just go through, we include these jam nuts, everything's stainless steel, and then we just tighten everything down so it's not gonna move. And then now for the camera, everything is 1/4-20, so we'll just install the stud. When we are installing this on the airplane, we do recommend using blue Loctite. That way you can disassemble and reassemble as needed. And again, with everything, we're using lock nuts or jam nuts to make sure nothing moves in flight. Now you're ready to go. We're getting this pole about 28 inches off of the strut. So it gives you a really good start to making 360 video.
All right, and now reach up, stand behind for me.
Yeah.
And then the power button for this is under here on the side, and just click the power for me.
I'm gonna flip it. Or do you want it to stay?
Yeah, so I can watch it.
Okay, cool. Just, power button, bang.
So we'll power it on. And then go ahead and hit the record button for me. And that's on the front. Just this little piece.
Yeah, and now we're ready.
So we flip the view. And now we hit record. We'll focus it in. And now, if we were flying, we'd see you all around. Okay. And then stand right there for me really fast.
Yeah.
Go back up a little bit so I can see you in the frame.
Yep.
And then give me a little wave and smile and a thumbs up.
All right, so today we're working on mounting the Insta360 Go 3S. This is a perfect camera for cockpit interiors. So we want to make sure we keep this guy in the cockpit, normally using a suction cup. As we all know, suction cups aren't meant to go on the exterior of the plane. So interior only for this guy. We're going to be using our Flix suction cup dovetail kit. So our suction cup is a silicone suction cup, and it comes with the Flix dovetail. So that dovetail allows us to install a ball mount, extremely versatile. We just click this guy on here. And then tighten this down. So we include this thumb knot. Again, everything is stainless steel, which allows you to safely and securely mount all of your devices. So this guy will clip onto the dovetail, Then we'll also put the metal ball, and what that gives you is that gives you a full range of adjustability for your camera on the mount. So we have kind of 3 adjustment points to really fine tune that angle. And then with the Go 3S base, it gives you another adjustment point here. Super easy to install. We just screw that right on. And then now we can adjust that. We have an arm that we can adjust kind of to exactly where we need it. Tighten everything down. And then we suction cup, we're just pressing down, pulling up. Oh, let's get this out of the way. So we're just gonna push down, pull up, final adjustments, and we're ready to shoot.
Now she's not going anywhere.
Yep. And again, if you need to make any fine adjustments, no tools required. Just loosen up, change to where you need, and tighten it back up.
Lovely. All right. And then slide this way for me.
Yeah.
And if you can just make some adjustments with it, so I can get it from this angle.
Yeah.
All right, and then as you're doing that, can you give me a little bit of some price specs and what the average aviator, if they're looking to start capturing video, what types of pieces of equipment do they need, both interior and exterior?
Yeah. So if you're looking to start capturing cockpit video, our suggestion is start simple. This camera is the perfect simple camera. You don't need the fancy shots. So. And our suction cups, they start at $49.99. If you add the dovetail, we add another, it gets up to about $99. And that's really everything you need to start capturing cockpit video.
And then for exterior?
Exterior?
Yep, so just the same thing.
Oh yeah. Back here still? Or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so for exterior, so if you would like to start capturing exterior video, the Insta360 X4 is the perfect camera. And team that with the Flix single strut pole kit. This pole kit is $200. Gives you everything you need to get your camera out in front of the strut, to be able to capture the breathtaking angles you see on Instagram. All right, guys, so we are here at the Flix wall. This is our solution for mounting cameras on the exterior of your plane. We have a solution for every plane, single strut, dual strut. We have kind of every size pole, all from 3 inches all the way up to 56 inches if you want to really go the distance with your camera. We have surface, inspection panel or wingtip bases. We have mounts for tie downs, as well as tail wheel aircrafts, fuselage handles. We have a solution for whatever you want to do, whatever shot you want to get. Flix, we can help you get it.
So, and then I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, just keep going.
Yeah.
So, for things that are most ideal for Insta360 cameras, what are those products? I just want to point them out.
Oh yeah. So for Insta360 products, especially the X4, we have a bunch of different pole mount kits. So we have a really adjustable 12-inch pole mount that's super easy to install. We have our 28 and 36-inch pole mounts that get your camera way out there. If you don't have a strut, we have surface solutions. So surface plates that can go on wingtips that'll again get your camera way out in front of the wing. And then a favorite shot for guys with tail wheels, something like this here. We have tail wheel pole kits that gets that camera way out behind the plane.